Yo, what is going on, everyone? We are back with another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're checking out the ZEUS. It's by WALTLIMES. Yeah, buddy helped it with the suspension, I believe. I'm not sure what else. This did come out before the Jammy Dodger, I think a day before. I almost feel like they were in a race to see who could release it first. The Jammy Dodger is a 6x6, and in a lot of ways I find it a lot nicer so far initially than this truck, but regardless, we're going to give it a fair shot, go through the mod review, and see what it can do. But you know what to do. Do me a huge favor, guys. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you drop a sub on the channel. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, guys. Time to build, buy, and customize the ZEUS. This is by WALTLIMES. Yeah, buddy, helped a little bit. We got 3 engine options: bulletproof, built and stock. Built's 950 horsepower motor, or you could have bulletproof, which is way too much power, but I'm gonna go with the built. Gearbox, we got default fast, heavy tow, and tow. We're gonna go with the heavy tow, 10 speed. Can't go wrong. We've got flex tune, lift, race, tow setup, water crossing, and YB tune, which is the Yeah Buddy tune. Let's go with that. Tires, we got a ton of options: stocks, OP, boggers, checkmark tractor tires, OP versions of it, rocks, rock OP, SS OP, off-road tire OP, axis OP. So we're going to take the 35 axis OP, get the tow strap, drop hitch, we'll take that, rock lights, we're going to take the LED rock lights, roof, we're going to take the light bar, front bumper. We could have weighted if we wanted to. We could have the toy up, or we could have the roll bar. Let's go with the roll bar. Custom chrome rim. Let's go down to the custom red rim. And let's go with red for color, guys. Let's pull this bad boy out and see what it can do. Alrighty, so for comparison purposes, the interior has a little more detail to it. You're sitting really close, I find, in this version. It has the screen. It's flickering a little bit for the radio. It's got gauges. I don't think they work. No, they don't. And the rest of the interior is about the same. Alright. Nothing crazy. So we look at the outside. The window textures they look kind of glitched. Not smooth at all by any means. And the mirrors are not working at all. And you can kind of hardly see out of the side windows unless you look straight out of them. And I understand maybe, you know, I don't even really understand, to be honest with you. It just looks like almost like a dinky car, like cartoonish kind of. It just doesn't look polished or refined. And knowing that Yeah Buddy had some say or play with the suspension, it'll be interesting to see how the suspension handles. Just like the Jammy Dodger, it's not going to take suspension damage at all. The tires look nice though, but can they perform? That's going to be the next question. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this all the way up here. We're going to kind of trek through, is what we're going to do. And just kind of see how we make out. We're going to get down to here, and we're going to try to come all the way around. I don't know how far we're going to make it, but engine sounds in this are a little bit more tame. Make sure my volume's up properly. There we go. I don't mind the engine sounds. The engine sounds on the 6x6, the Jammy Dodger, really seem to match the theme of the Jammy Dodger. It just made sense, you know. But by no means am I saying that this doesn't sound right. It seems a little too quiet, honestly. But we'll have to see. The drive shaft's turning there. That's nice to see that animation. We do have some suspension play. Now, I can't remember. Yeah, so this is active. We can actually lift this a little bit. Just a little bit more stance there, which, you know, never hurts. We'll go through this trek, see how we do. So the one thing I will say, the lighting for the taillight seems pretty spot on, and the headlights look really nice. This is a tow the tow gearbox, 10 speed. I went with the 10 speed because I find the 10 speed transmissions in a lot of mods are balanced. In automatic, you could actually run through some pretty decent snow and get some pretty decent speed without having to worry too much about it. The good thing is if you do end up towing, you do have the capacity of that transmission that you could use once you hit some highway roads or pavement roads, I guess. Roads in general. So the suspension kind of performs, I want to say, exactly how I kind of envisioned for it. The Yeah Buddy suspensions do handle it really well. I'm not a huge fan of everything Yeah Buddy does, but I think if there's anything that I'd say he's kind of mastered the art of to an extent, it would be suspensions. And you can see it here. The suspension play on this is actually pretty nice. It's realistic. It's not too firm, it's not too soft. It's kind of what you'd want out of a truck this size with this kind of a lift. And here's a good example. It's not that top heavy. I expected this to be a lot more top heavy than it is. It really just doesn't seem that top heavy at all. For me, this just looks incredible. I'm pretty impressed with a lot of the base dynamics of this truck. You know, I still feel like it's not polished. There's a lot that needs to be updated on it, and that's like any truck in SnowRunner that comes out. Just like the Jammy Dodger is gonna have some things that need worked on, but I feel with the help that this truck had, it should be a little bit further ahead than where it is right now. And I know there's been some talk, you know, which one's better, the Jammy Dodger or this one. I don't think either one of them is better than each other in any sense. I think it comes down to what you need the truck for. Like the 6x6 Jammy Dodger, yeah, it's OP in a sense, right? It has options not to be OP, but it's got, actually that's the best way to put it. It has options for whatever you want, just like this truck does. All the options are there for both of them. Now you have a serious disadvantage with Jammy Dodger 6x6 given the long wheelbase that you end up having to take with you. And high gear's a yeet gear. Wow, we're taking some damage there. Tires. This is kind of, I did not expect high gear to be like this. So that's I just feel like high gear is not supposed to be like this, but the suspension play again, absolutely incredible. I'm really surprised to see. Oh, so it's I kind of deserve that. I was feathering the high gear at that. Winch just breaks no matter what I attach it to. Oh, there we go. All right, we got a little bit of damage, but I think we'll push through. But yeah, the big thing is that the 6x6 carries a long wheelbase. Some of these trails are really hard to get through with the long wheelbase. And when you have this kind of short wheelbase with the lift that you have and the ground clearance and everything, some of the stuff becomes a lot more possible to get across. You know what? I'm actually going to try to go across this, to be honest with you, because I kind of think we can. I really do. I don't think you'll be able to do that with the 6x6. Oh yeah, that was just like that. And that's all there was to getting across that. But I don't think you could do that with the 6x6. I'll tell you why. Because the wheelbase is just going to be a little too intense. So let's carry all the way down here. Yeah, let's carry all the way down. I don't think I've been down here yet. But yeah, I'm conflicted. I think these are equal trucks. At the end of the day, I think they're pretty equal. It's actually kind of funny. Some of the texturing on the outside on this truck I don't like as much as a Jammy Dodger, right? But it does have placeholders for gauges and a radio and other things like that, and that makes a little bit of a difference for me. So I feel like what the Jammy Dodger lacks, this covers. What this lacks, the Jammy Dodger covers. High gear is nuts. Whoa. Yeah, and the brake force, just insane. But I guess that's kind of what you get with a lift like this. That's going to conclude the mod review for today, guys. I really think you need to pick up both trucks and play around with them to see how it impacts you having the long wheelbase from a 6x6, how it impacts you having a short wheelbase, just a 4x4. But you guys know what to do. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you drop a sub on the channel, guys. We're going to get back into some more SnowRunner mod reviews, along with some more RP content and some other great things for the channel. Thanks for stopping by.